Hello, everybody. Chris Wood here. Thanks for everybody that tunes in. Jesus, it's very serious and very important. Important, sorry. I live in Napanee and I am 50 years old. I am the victim of identity theft, identity change. I am the victim of injuring, torturing, kidnapping, sex assault. I am the victim of medical blacklisting. I am a revenge, retaliation, human traffic victim, identity theft victim, compliments of Lennox and Addington, Ontario provincial police, compliments of one William Bill Wooldridge, who is an inmate sex offender that lives at 149 Center Street North here in Napanee. He's approximately 70 years old. He is a pedophile child stalker, obviously my identity thief, highly psychotic, highly delusional. There's Blair Hardy. He is a drug trafficker. He is a rapist. He's identity thief. And he is a killer. He and William Oldridge are guilty of murdering my mother 2 years ago. There's Billy Woldridge, or there's Blair Hardy, like I just said. There is Tyler Lake. There is Jason Two-Step Vinolstein. There is a Holly Carlisle. They're guilty of animal abuses as well. There is a Michelle Irish. They are guilty of murder. They are guilty of attempted murder. They are guilty of my identity theft. And they are guilty of ending my bloodline. I've been medically blacklisted, medical treatment refusals. My skull's been split. My skull has been seriously deformed. I have what is called remote neuromonitoring on me. And like I said, this is how I am going through my identity theft and my identity changes. I have been so seriously injured, I have no feeling or stimulation on my right side of my head anymore. I haven't for months. I cannot go to a hospital here in Napanee. Even administration, Wayne Coveyduck, or Sarah Fiddler are guilty of having me kicked out of the hospital, causing me serious harm through pellet insecurity, and that was done to help aid in covering up the crimes that the OPP and Lennox and Addington County General Hospital doctors are guilty of committing and covering up on me. For 3 years, I have been going through this. I've even been falsely charged to deflect the crimes on me, to give me a record, in an attempt to give me a record so they could justify what they were doing through their badge, positions, credentials, their lies, false guise of law. So remember, people, the OPP also put prisoner tracking onto me illegally. Lies against me about long criminal record and history and not true. Lies against me about long psychological records and history and not true. And they need to be proven. I'm being numbed down to be dumbed down on a daily basis, and I'm going through my identity theft, and there is not a damn thing I can do because the ones involved work with and for OPP, and they also have sex with him. Tyler Lake has sex with him. Jason Vinolstein has sex with him. Billy Wooldridge has sex with him. Blair Hardy is Spencer Mills's boyfriend. They're money paid and drug fed untouchables here in Napanee. They're highly psychotic, highly dangerous. I have no feeling in my head whatsoever. Plus, all the changes I've been through from all of these bastards that are using this on me. After 3 years, this is finally fucking done. You not only got away with this to me, you're getting away with fucking my brain by numbing me down and dumbing me down. You're seeing everything I see. You hear everything I hear through the R&M on me. You're a bunch of perverted little pieces of shit bastards. You're also using R&M on children for invasive surveillance to watch them naked. Isn't that right, Billy Wooldridge? Isn't that right, Tyler Lake? Isn't that right, Jabin Allstein? You're pedophiles as well. So, there's been nothing I can do about this. Let that be a lesson to anybody here in Napanee. And this has nothing to do with drugs. It has nothing to do with mental illness in any way, shape, or form either. This is a crime on me, and it's done to me by the police. The doctors are aiding here and helping cover it up and co-commit with criminal negligence. And then there's Billy Wooldridge, 149 Center Street North. That's his last known username. Blair Hardy, Billy Wooldridge, or once again, Tyler Lake and Jason Van Alstyne, and a guy named Ray Ray that has a deaf white pit bull that lives on East Street behind Mamma Mia's restaurant. There's Michelle Irish and Holly Carlisle, and they also need to be all of them need to be arrested and criminally felony charged for murder, for attempted murder, and one way or another they will be. I will see every one of you pieces of shit in prison, whether you think so or not. Just because Spencer Mills, just because you work for OPP, you are not above the law. Neither is Mills, neither are the doctors here. You are completely fucking destroying my bloodline. You're destroying my identity. You're destroying my memories by fucking having them fried out of my head, you retarded pieces of shit. And I don't even like that word. But that's exactly what you are. You're pure fucking garbage. One way or another, you will end up in cuffs. Blair Hardy, Billy Wooldridge, Tyler Lake, Jason Van Alstyne, and I will get the criminal and civil lawsuits against OPP. And I will see doctors in handcuffs in prison right here in Napanee. Watch yourselves, watch your children, watch your parents, and watch your finances. They're also financial thieves as well. Stealing welfare, disabilities, taking out insurance policies, and murdering victims and then collecting on it. Isn't that right, Blair Hardy? Isn't that right, Billy Wooldridge? How much of an insurance policy did you take out on my mother? How much was I sold for, OPP? How much did you sell me for, Spencer Mills? For this revenge, retaliation, homicide through your little bastard boyfriend and his fuck toys that they are to you. Be safe, everybody. Anybody that thinks identity thefts can't happen, I am proof that it does, and it can. Anybody thinks that OPP and Napanee aren't murderers, I can prove otherwise. Be safe. The cops you think you know right here in Napanee that see you as nothing but pieces of shit while they get away with buying and selling people, invasive surveillance for sexual purposes, and homicides is what the OPP is about here in Napanee. Be safe, love all.